It's not what you did, it's who you did it to. His name is John Wick. And now he's back for Chapter 2, baby! Hey everyone, welcome to another review, and here's my review for the movie John Wick Chapter 2. And yes, he's back again! Yes, in 2014, a movie called John Wick came out, and I freaking fell in love with it. It's hands down probably my favorite Keanu Reeves movie, and one of his best performances. He is so amazing, and it's such a great action thriller with an awesome story and kick-ass gung-fu action. And as soon as that movie ended, I wanted this movie to expand into a franchise, and now we got it. Here's the second chapter to John Wick. John Wick Chapter 2. This movie stars Keanu Reeves, Ian McShane, John Leguizamo, Common, Ruby Rose, and Laurence Fishburne. And this movie's directed by Chad Stahelski, who previously directed the first John Wick movie. He's back in the director's chair, giving us another kick-ass, high-octane, adrenaline-fueled, amazing gung-fu action movie, John Wick Chapter 2. The story of this movie, John Wick Chapter 2, is John Wick, basically, he's retired, he doesn't want to be an assassin anymore, but, however, a man comes to visit him, and this is a man that he gave a blood oath to, and this man is calling in a favor, because he's the reason why John Wick could retire, because in the first one, when you saw him do the thing for Vigo, an impossible task, the bodies we buried that night laid a foundation of what we are now. Yes, that assignment he did to get him in retirement, to not be an assassin anymore, this guy helped him out, and now he's calling in a favor. And this favor is to assassinate his sister. And yeah, when he does that, shit goes down. And yeah, that's basically the story of John Wick Chapter 2. I don't want to go into too much details and too much spoilers, but that's the gist of the movie, and this movie is amazing! Yes, I love John Wick Chapter 2. The best thing about John Wick Chapter 2 is that it increases from the original, but also stays just as good as the original. Like, if you had to ask me, like, which one do you like, John Wick 1 or John Wick 2? I can tell you, I think they're both equally good because they both have something different than each other. The first one does things better, but then this one does things better. Like, the first one has better atmosphere, has better tension, it has a little bit of a better story, it's a simplistic story, it has that great opening, and it has a much better villain. Not Theon Greyjoy, Vigo. Vigo is such a great and real villain. This one has kind of a weak villain. I really didn't like the villain in this movie, but I love everything else about this movie. I love how fun this movie is. This is such a fun action movie. And the action sequences, my god, they really up the stakes on the action sequences. The gung fu is amazing, the hand-to-hand combat, the shots are fantastic, no shaky cam or quick cuts. It's all beautifully choreographed, and the gun fight scenes are more bloody and gruesome and just in your face, and it's fantastic. The action scenes are way better and much funner in this movie. It has way better choreography than the first John Wick. And the first John Wick had amazing action scenes, but the action is just, it upped its game on the action in this movie, and it's brilliant. It's fantastic. And it's just a much funner movie than the first John Wick. The first John Wick has the better atmosphere and the better emotionality and even probably the better storytelling and the better villain. But this movie just explores the world more. You get to see more of the Continental. Like, I wanted to see more of the Continental. I wanted to see more of the hotels, more of these assassins. You get to meet all these different assassins and these different characters. And it's interesting. I loved it. That's why I love so much about this movie. The only, really problem I had with this movie was the villain. I really didn't care for the villain in this movie. He was just kind of like this asshole villain. It calls him a favor, who's not afraid of the boogeyman and stuff. And he fucking should be. It's John Wick. You gotta be afraid of John Wick. It's John Wick. And yeah, that was my only problem. I hated the villain, but other than that, everyone else was great. Keanu Reeves returns as John Wick, and he's fantastic. He's got a new dog. No dead dogs in this one, spoilers, but there's no dead dogs. Thank God. Don't kill puppies. It's sad. I still am sad over Daisy. But anyways, he has a dog that has no name, but yeah, he has a doggy in this one. It's great, and yeah, it's not about the dog, don't worry, but Keanu Reeves is in the movie, and he's great. I love Keanu Reeves. He's a total badass. His performance was a little better in the first one because of that amazing opening 15 minutes. but he's still really great, really intimidating, and just gets right into the role, and he's freaking awesome, and he commits. He commits like Tom Cruise. Like, he commits to all the stunts and all the action scenes, and he's freaking awesome. I loved it. I loved him in this movie. Keanu Reeves is so awesome. He should just do John Wick movies until he retires. Just like Tom Cruise said, he'd play Ethan Hunt until he retires. Fucking awesome. And yeah, this movie's directed amazing. This director really knows how to direct action scenes properly. He knows how to direct his actors properly. It's just an amazingly directed action film. The supporting cast, other than the villain, are all great. Ruby Rose is in this movie, and she's like this mute assassin. She's pretty cool. I liked Common. Common was in the movie. He was great. You got to see more of Winston, played by McShane. He's great. Head of the Continental. He's awesome. I also loved Laurence Fishburne. He's not very big in it, but it's good to see Morpheus and Neo together in a movie again. He was great. John Leguizamo has one scene. That one scene, he's great. Like, everyone's really good. The performances are all really strong in this movie. It's got amazing action scenes that will blow your fucking mind. It's just a well-directed film. Like, I love good, fun action movies. And I hope it makes money in the box office, and I hope 50 Shades fucking Darker doesn't beat in the box office, because they're both 18A movies. So this movie better make more money. If this movie doesn't make more money than 50 Shades Darker, I lost hope in humanity. Like, there is something wrong with people. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Go see John Wick Chapter 2, or go see Lego Batman. I saw that too. That was amazing. I'll get to that later, but John Wick Chapter 2 is a well-directed, well-choreographed action movie with great performances. Keanu Reeves is a total badass. You get to explore more of the assassination world and the Continental. The movie ends like there is going to be more John Wicks, which I'm really excited for. It's just a well-done movie. The score is really good. The soundtrack's really kick-ass. There is some genuine tension in the film. So, yeah, John Wick Chapter 2 is an amazing action film, and I highly recommend it. So yeah, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'll give the movie John Wick Chapter 2 a 9.2 out of 10. So yeah, this movie's fantastic. If you love the first one, you'll love this one. So yeah, that was my review for the movie John Wick Chapter 2. So in the comment section below, please tell me, what is your favorite John Wick movie? Do you like the first one or the second one better? I can't decide right now. Like, I love both of these movies like equally. They're like, it's almost like a tie for me. But what are your favorites? Do you think the first one was the best or the second one was the best? Comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like this video, please like, subscribe to this channel, and join the dark side.